is Academic IELTS Speaking module. My name's Angelina. I am your interlocutor for the speaking test, Academic IELTS. Can I have your full name?
Yes, my full name is Mohammed Ahmed.
What can I call you?
You can call me Ahmed.
Where do you come from?
Well, I come from Pakistan.
What do you do?
And, I'm a software engineer, and right now I'm doing a job in private sector as a software developer.
Thank you. Let's talk about swimming. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Did you learn to swim when you were a child?
Well, I like to swim, and when I was a child, whenever I go in swimming park, so I was I was busy in watching the people who are doing swimming, and I I was trying to catch their like some techniques that how to swim, and so obvious when I was child I like to learn how to swim.
Okay, let me help you out a little bit with a blunt approach how to answer this question. Did you learn to swim when you were a child? Answer first because it's a yes or it's a no. Okay? After that,
Yes,
give me
okay.
a reason. Let me
Okay.
give you a shot in here. Listen to me carefully. Did you learn to swim when you were a child? Yes. I learned to swim when I was a child. Because, then tell rest of your reason. Let's give it another try. Could you tell me, did you learn to swim when you were a child?
Yes, I learned swim when I was a child, because whenever I went to the swimming park, so I like to see the people who are very good in swimming. So whenever I went there, I was trying to catch their techniques to swim. Then that's how I
I'm not satisfied with this answer because the end was not good.
yes,
See,
I forgot my point.
it's a simple question. Let me ask you once again, or help you out, because if it's a straight up question that did you learn to swim when you were a child? Yes, I learned how to swim when I was a child, because I had swimming classes, or I went with my family to the water parks in my holidays. That is all. Bilal.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
The simpler the better, because when I see you say, oh, I learned how to swim, I can see you a little Bilal or Ahmed going to the pools, the pool that's not at home but that's a water park where you're going to swim for half a day maybe, or stay there for longer time. I can imagine that why did you learn, how did you learn to swim in your childhood? Because you saw other people, maybe you saw your cousins and you learned from them, right?
Yes.
Maybe you wanted to enjoy going to the water park. That's why you learned how to swim, because other cousins were swimming and you did not know how to swim. So that's why you learned. So let me ask you once again, did you learn to swim when you were a child?
Yes, I learned swim when I was a child, because whenever I went to the swimming park, I I see the people who are doing swimming. So that's why I like to do swimming, and I like swimming.
Ending part. That's why I learned swimming.
Okay, ma'am. I forgot question. That's why I learned swimming. Okay.
Thank you so much. And I saw people who swam there. You're making it too complicated, but please make your answers simpler. Okay? If you're not good at intermediate level English, at least we can try to use simple English and get good bands. The answer was still not nice. I would ask you once again. So now I'm going to ask you some questions about swimming. Did you learn to swim when you were a child? Why or why
Well,
not?
yeah. Well, yes, I learned swimming when I was a child. Whenever I went to the swimming park with my family, I watched the people who swam. So that's why I like to learn swimming. I like to learn swimming.
I like to.
I,
Bilal,
I
this is
learned.
in the
I
past.
learned. I learned swimming.
Gosh. Okay. How often do you go swimming now?
Well, sometimes whenever we got free time, we often go swimming. At least after 1 month, we go to the swimming.
Whenever you will have a question, how often do you go swimming now? You will consider the frequency of time. How often do you go swimming now? I go once in a month because my cousins come to visit me and we make a plan to go to the water park. That's all. Bilal,
Okay. Okay.
how often do you go swimming now?
Well, I I go to swimming once in a month. So whenever my cousin visit me, so we make a plan and we go to the swimming.
Yeah? Okay, understand the next question now. What places are there for swimming where you live?
Well, there are lots of places for swimming where I'm living right now. There's there is like a water park available, and there is a pool available in the gym section area. So,
So no, that's
so
and that's it. That's it.
okay.
For example, what places are there? I love the start. I love the way you answered, but the ending was off. What places are there for swimming where you live? There are many places for swimming where I live. There is a water park, there's a water gym, there's a water club, and that's all, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Next question. Do you think it would be more enjoyable to go swimming outdoors or at an indoor pool? Why?
Well, ma'am, can you please repeat the question?
Do you think it would be more enjoyable to go swimming outdoors or at an indoor pool? Why?
Well, more enjoyable, right? Well, in my opinion, I think so. Indoor swimming is much enjoyable is as compared to the outdoor, because sometimes weather is not good, like there's too hot weather outside, so it affect on our skin. So sometimes people feel not comfortable while doing swimming outside. So that's the big reason to swimming indoor as compared to the swimming outdoor.
Okay, this is a good answer, but I wish you would have ended it where you said that because of weather, people might not like to swim outdoors, or maybe sometimes it's unhygienic too, right? So that's why outdoor. Okay, so finish it, because the second time when you were talking, second part, you started fumbling too much. Give one reason, keep it there. See, this is a very beautiful reason. I asked you that what do you think, what is more enjoyable, indoor swimming or outdoor swimming? So you said, in my opinion, indoor swimming is more enjoyable because it's safe, and most of the people do not like to swim in bad weather. So inside, it's pretty safe. So that's why I like indoor swimming, right? So whatever you want to say, I hope you understand what to do. Bilal.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm going to give you your cue card question. Okay,
Sorry.
first thing, tell me, why do you hesitate? Do you hesitate, or the words don't come to you? What happens?
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes the main reason, ma'am, is whenever I'm trying to speak, ma'am, sometimes words are not coming in my mind that what I have to speak, and that's the big reason, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I understand that. Okay. Anyways, now I will not stop you, and you will talk for 1 to 2 minutes. All right.
Mhm.
Right. Your time to speak begins now.
Well, I would like to talk. Well, I would like to talk about the famous business person that I know and that I know about him. So there's a lot of business people whom I know and who are very famous in my country. But the one of my favorite is the owner, the one person who ran his own company, who ran his IT sector company in my country, and even they provided his IT services all over the world, even all over the world in his country and outside the world. And even they are giving these services to the different national or international banks. So I heard about his struggle from where he start and from where he start from where he started his business, and how he did the struggle for uh, his business. So I'm really inspired from him. And uh, um, and he's and the most good things about him is that he's a very kind and he's a very humble person, because uh, after every 2 to 3 months they give the opportunity to the new people to come in his company and learn things. And if they want, if new people want to start a job in his company, he offered things that you can start your career here. And even if some people want to go out for start their own businesses, and even some people are willing to start doing freelancing. And they when he when the owner of company heard about that, he would luck them, and he would help them for their future. So that's the most that's the most good things I like about him, that he's a very good and he's a very humble person. Mm, because he's serious about the serious about the future of the came new people who are coming in this in this field. So that's all.
Thank you. You
That's
spoke
all
for
what
3 minutes and 50 seconds. That's all right. But the main task is in the exam, if you don't have much to say, you will talk about two famous people. If you would talk about one and you're done, you don't know much to say about that person, you can talk about another famous businessman, right?
okay.
All right. Thank you. Now, we're going to move to part 3. Let's talk about famous people today. What kinds of people are most famous in your country today?
So ma'am, your voice is breaks. Can you please repeat?
Yes, let's talk about famous people today. What kinds of people are most famous in your country today?
Well, there are a lot of people in my country who is famous from his businesses. So if I talk about that type of person, there are like the person who ran his own businesses, like real estate agents, and some are IT. Some people are running the IT sectors, and even some.
Do you agree or disagree that many young people today want to be famous?
Well, I totally agree with
Mhm.
that. Many young people are trying to famous nowadays, just because they are very they are very serious related to their future. They want to earn money more. They want to spend their uh, upcoming life with you can say uh, they want to spend their future life with every luxurious thing.
Hmm.
So that's why young people to want to be famous nowadays.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
That's it. That's it. That is all. I would like to ask you, why are there so many stories about famous people in the news?
Mm, well, in my opinion, there are lots of stories available, and even we heard in news, just because some news channels are targeted to the people who are who are not doing something in his life. So they want to just motivate them to go out and to do something for for your own future and as well for your country. So that's the reason.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, this is the end of the speaking.